Well, hi there. How are you today? It's been a while since I've been on, hasn't it? Oh, you can't hear me? A little muffled? Yeah, Couldn't help myself. Had to get all decked out. My AC/DC devil horns. Some Pikachu. Some Funko. Oh, yeah. Oh, and this, right? Yeah. Ah, that's better. So it has been a while since I've been on. I love this mask. It's super, super warm and, dead sexy. I need a couple more like this. Oh. I'm rocking my Harley Quinn shirt because you gotta love the Harley. Who doesn't love Harley? She's the best. Don't mind me, I'm getting over a little bit of a cough I've had for way too long. There's so much to talk about, and I don't want to hold up your guys' time, but there's just, today's video, we're going to do a quick recap. I've got Gears 5. I've been playing through it. It's fantastic, so I'll do a quick recap of that. I also got my hands on renting the movie Glass the other night. Have a quick say on that. And then, I've been watching Titans. I downloaded DC Universe today. So we'll do a quick recap and hopefully we'll get everything going. But, of course, you can't start off with any Gears thing. This right here is my bad boy. This is my Gears of War 2 Lancer. Get that active reload, right? Oh, they gotta get it in there. Oh, active reload, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Got that nice blood stain on there, right? It's pretty fucking heavy, I'll tell you right now. Oh my god, it's heavy. Never liked that butt, but hey, that's the original. When you pull the trigger, makes that. I really love that chainsaw sound. Now you're probably wondering, Tyler, that's cool and all, but why, do you want to bring that out? Well, because, what's a Gears Lancer, Gears of War 2 Lancer, without a Gears of War 4 Lancer? Oh my gosh, right? Did I just blind you? Pretty sexy, right? And I love the butt on this guy. The wooden stock, fantastic. The lighting they did on it, oh my god, it's gorgeous. That's from Peace Bonding from walking around Comic-Cons. The detachable flashlight. Oh, where are you? Who are you? Martha! No, sorry. Alright. But that is a gorgeous piece of machinery. The only downside, no sounds. You got, your control arm there. You got your active reload set up. Yeah. Pretty sexy. This is actually bigger than the Gears of War 2 Lancer. It's heavier. A lot heavier. Alright. Now you're thinking, okay, that's cool. It's cool, but is that, you got 2 Lancers, cool. But I don't. I actually have, 3 Lancers. And then, yeah, this sexy bad boy. So a couple things are really cool. There's some downsides to it. I do like that carbon fiber adjustable stock. Dope. Technically speaking, even with that stock, all 3 of these Lancers are technically considered, I want to say they are the Lancer Evolution Mach 2s. Because the Mach 1s were the Retro Lancers. I don't have a Retro Lancer yet. That is on my to-do list. The Retro Lancer you saw mostly in Gears of War 3. And from on, you've seen it since then, but Gears of War 3 was where they kind of introduced it. Mostly. So I need to get my hands on that. Gears of War Judgment had basically a Mach 2 Lancer but it had the taxi cab vibe on it. Paint job. I do need to get my hands on that one of these days. Like I said, I got a Gears 4 and a Gears 5 Lancer, so we're set there. Gears 1, I don't even think they've released a Lancer. However, I would not hold it against them if someone wanted to hook me up. Oh my gosh, I need something to drink with the water. Company called Triforce, who makes metal replicas, actually made like a Lancer out of real metal, real blade. Oh my god. And this thing's gorgeous. It's, you know, it's a little lighter than the Gears 4 Lancer because you're losing that wooden stock. And they don't put the flashlight here. There's no flashlight. But the scope, they changed the scope, gave it a red paint job, gave it that cool trigger sound when you're shooting, and the fact that when you pull the, you got the chainsaw sound. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Also, one thing I kind of thought was dope was this actually came with a code. So when you're playing Gears 5 online, you can actually play holding this gun. Yeah, you can. On my screen, Kate Diaz is holding this red one that has the orange tip and everything. It's kind of dope. Oh, I do too much Gears. I love Gears. Haven't beat it yet. I've been playing through it. So far, it's pretty fantastic. I only got the standard edition for a couple reasons. One, I really didn't have the money to go all out for the collectors this year, or the console, which I really wanted the console. I actually didn't want the collectors. Let me rephrase that though. The collector's edition was $260. You could get a $200 without the game, or $260 with the game. Gosh, I need something to drink. I am so sorry, guys. Like my purple lightsaber there? Yeah. But yeah, let me get a drink. Oh my gosh, I am just talking too much and I'm dying. Let's see here. Should we do alcohol? Alcohol, right? Okay. I heard somebody say alcohol. Grab a Coke vanilla and then maybe some alcohol. Das Boot. Das Buta. No. Oh, my little Marcus Phoenix there. This was kind of cool. I basically got this guy for free. Totaku, which I think is like a Sony company. And it's weird as, you know, Sony made a Microsoft character. But, for free, I was like, sure, I'll take it. Marcus Phoenix, why not? I haven't decided if I'm going to take him out of the box or not. Haven't decided. But like I said, I'm playing Gears 5. Drink before I die. Brought to you by Vanilla Coke. Oh gosh, if only they paid me, right? Then there'd be a lot more of these videos and a lot better. That's for sure. Either way, Gears 5, fantastic. Continues the story by upgrading and just advancing it. If you're a fan of the series, you're going to love it. It keeps the same smart-ass style and the same bloody, bloodthirsty game through with a story that is relatively good. I mean, like I said, I haven't finished it yet. I've heard people who, crying with some tears, so I'm sure I'll have some tears towards the end here. But definitely worth the playthrough. But I was saying, I didn't pick up the collectors. The collector's edition was a Jack collector's edition. You got a remote control Jack and all this other stuff for Jack. And, I mean, now I see why they did it for this game, because Jack is very important in this game. But to be fair, Jack ain't shit in, like, the other games. He's just kind of like a pit boy. Like, he looks cool, but he's just a way to pull up the menu. Like, hey, Jack, I'm lost. Where the fuck should I go? Jack's like, hey, dumbass. That way. Thank you for pulling up the map, Jack. That's what I'm here for. Hey, can you help us? Not at all. Jack's kind of useless. This game, Jack is actually, like, he's actually a playable character. If you have a bunch of people to play with, Jack is a playable character. But still, not to rant on him, but I don't really give a shit about Jack. I mean, he's cool in the game, but, like, I don't give a shit outside. Like, I don't want a Jack lanyard. I don't want a Jack drone. I mean, if he flew around like Jack, not having these 4 little quadricopter flying around, then it might be worth it, but I didn't give a shit. And plus, like, I didn't even want to get the Hardened edition because the Hardened edition was like 30 or $40 more. Or, so it wasn't Hardened. Sorry, Ultimate Edition. Hardened Edition is Call of Duty. Ultimate Edition was like $20, $30, somewhere between. I want to say somewhere between $20 and $40 more. The perks, you got it like 4 days early. You got, I think there might have been a steelbook. I'm not positive. I don't think there was, but there might have been. You got a couple in-game stuff, not anything major that you couldn't earn on your own, pretty much. But like the artwork was dumb. It was. The ultimate case was like a zoomed-in picture of Kate Diaz's face. Now, I'm not trying to trash talk Kate Diaz, but when you look at the artwork in this case, they put a lot of effort into that. And just to erase it all and just blow up Kate's face, blow up Kate's face, in my opinion, was just stupid. So, I was totally happy with just the standard edition. I was able to trade in enough games to pick this bad boy up. So, alright, so Gears, good. I was saying, gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. My mouth is so parched. I was able to rent the movie Glass the other night. Glass is the slapstick trilogy, and I do say slapstick, because it's really not a trilogy that was supposed to be a trilogy, but I mean, as far as I can tell, it wasn't supposed to be a trilogy, but he got lucky and pulled it out of his ass, and it ended up being really good. The director of the world famously horrible Avatar, The Last Airbender, Shaman Knight, that asshole, who actually makes some decent movies. I mean, I loved his movie of The Devil. He made the movie The Devil. He's famous for stuff like Lady in the Water. I think he did Signs. I could be wrong on that one. I feel like I'm wrong on saying Signs. The Sixth Sense, which is good. You know, the first time you watch it, and after that, you don't really feel like you need to watch it again. Not thinking of all his fantastic work right now. But either way, so he made a movie way back when, like 20 years ago, called Unbreakable with Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. It was kind of like a low-key drama superhero movie before superhero movies were, like, cool. So it was, like, really indie, almost. The whole idea was Samuel Jackson was born with a disease where brittle bone syndrome. He breaks his bones super easily. So basically, you know, just anything can break. He's super, super fucking fragile. So he believed if he was born that way, that the opposite had to be true. There had to be somebody out there, the exact opposite of him. And he ends up, you find out through the movie, plot ruiner, that he actually is a terrorist because he's actually causing natural disasters by blowing up buildings and train stations and all kinds of stuff, trying to find his half. In the process, he does find Bruce Willis, who doesn't realize until Samuel L. Jackson points it out to him, is that he's unbreakable in a sense. And he puts it in his head that he can't die, that his only weakness is water, because the only time he ever got sick or harmed or almost died was when he almost drowned. But other than that, and also he has this certain sense about him when he touches people. He can sense motives or stuff like that. So he's basically a good guy, a superhero. A couple years ago, about 4 or 5, not even 4 or 5, 2 or 3, I would say 2 or 3 years ago, Sam and I did the movie Split with James McAvoy. Fantastic movie. I saw that in theaters. It was kind of like a psychological thriller, just about a guy who was suffering from, like, he has like 20 or 30 personalities all in one body. And he's kidnapping girls to kill them because one of his personalities is the Beast, which I think he describes as like as an archangel who has come to smite the unpure. And so he, you know, he's just crazy. Has all these personalities. You find out why he kind of has personality. Basically, he was abused as a child, so these personalities kind of came out because of it. But in a sense, you get this idea that he might be more powerful than he lets on. Because everyone's trying to convince him they're just personalities, right? Well, what if they're not? Like, you kind of give off this vibe that maybe he's not as crazy as he appears. Like, he is crazy, but like at the same time, maybe he's not. Like, you know, he gets shot at, but he survives. He bends a bar with his bare hands. Like, he ends up doing things that are not very natural. And so he gets this idea and said that when he is the Beast, he is more than human. He's not he's stronger than an average human. Well, at the end of it, they made a slight joke reference to Unbreakable, because you see on the TV screen, people looking at the TV screen, well, you see Bruce Willis in the character, you know, look at him. So because of that, everyone's like, oh my God, Unbreakable, yeah, you should do it. So what does he do? So yes, he does Glass. So Bruce Willis now, 20 years later, is still hunting bad guys and beating them up while he goes after the Split character, and they both get arrested and put into a psycho ward. A psycho ward that also contains Mr. Glass, Samuel L. Jackson, and that causes all kinds of chaos. Obviously, the mental ward are trying to tell them, hey, you guys are crazy, you guys aren't actual superheroes, but you'll have to watch it and see. I think they did a fantastic job at it, because one, to get that many actors, the actor, so Bruce Willis came back, Samuel L. Jackson came back, the actress that played Samuel L. Jackson's mother came back, the original actor that played Bruce Willis' son came back, the actress, an actor from Split came back. So like, to get that many actors to come back, I mean, from Split from 2 or 3 years ago, not a big deal. I mean, it's cool, but not a big deal. But to get all the people from 20 years ago to come back, that's fantastic. And to play their same roles, it was great, because it was, you know, it's one of those things. Wow. And honestly, when you finish the movie Glass, it's not an action-packed movie. You don't go into it thinking it's an action movie, because it's not. There are action scenes, but it is Unbreakable is more of a drama. Split is more of a psychological thriller. Glass is a combination of drama with the psychological a little bit, because there are a few psychological creepy moments, because the therapist is trying to convince them you guys are normal. So I would definitely say Glass is worth the watch, but I don't think you can appreciate Glass unless you watch Unbreakable and then take 20 years and then watch Split, and then you know what I mean? It's you can't appreciate it unless you've seen it before. But it was a fantastic trilogy. I do say, like I said, slapstick trilogy, because I don't think when he made Unbreakable 20 years ago, he thought, hey, I can make this into a trilogy. But it's a trilogy. It's fantastic. Last, before we end the night, I brought over alcohol. You guys probably want to see me do alcohol, right? Let's see, what do we got? Sweet Retreat root beer liquor. Ugh. We'll see how bad that tastes. I got this at a liquor store over in Olympia. Gosh, I'm gonna die. You know, that wasn't actually half bad. I probably could have done without the Coke Vanilla, but I was really curious, because root beer is kind of vanilla, so I was curious if the root beer would taste. And actually, that was kind of bomb. That wasn't bad. Ooh, oh. It was very root beery. I could smell it as it was going there. So, no, that wasn't bad. 20% alcohol. Yeah, wasn't bad. Yeah, Sweet Retreat. Root beer liquor. Last but not least, I downloaded DC Universe. They finally have a app on the Xbox store, so I thought it was worth it. Give it a try. I'm doing a 7-day free trial, but I'm already at a point where I'm semi-hooked, where I may just keep it for a few months, because $6.99 a month for a couple months isn't a horrible deal, especially for everything DC, the comics and the yeah, it might be worth it for me. I am about 4 episodes into Titans. I'm enjoying it, but I gotta say a couple quick things about it. I like how they're portraying Robin. I hear he's supposed to take on the Nightwing persona here soon, but I like how they're portraying him. Doing a pretty good job. Raven, I'm okay with it. I'm actually okay with how they're portraying. I mean, it isn't my favorite Raven. It's not my Teen Titans Raven, but I'm willing to let go of that. So Raven, I'm okay with. Beast Boy. What was funny was at the end of episode 1, you see Beast Boy for like 10 seconds, and then he comes back episode 3, and he's main part of episode 4. I already knew that Beast Boy was going to be okay after I saw him in like 10 seconds at the end of episode 1, because the end of episode 1 was like a tiger breaking into an electronics store and stealing video games. I was like, yep, nope, that's Teenage Rebellion Beast Boy, yeah. If I could turn into shapeshift animals and love playing video games, break into a fucking electronics store as a fucking tiger or some shit and steal a bunch of video games. So, they did Beast Boy well. I'm having such a hard time getting over Starfire. For a lot of, so what's funny is it's not even fully that's because she's black. Because I've seen the comics, I get why they did her black, because the older comics do portray her more dark skin. I think I would have liked her better white skin, but either way, and it's not even the actress. The actress isn't a horrible actress. It's just that how they are portraying her in the show, I can't fucking stand it. Like, yeah, why is she walking around looking like a fucking prostitute? 4 episodes in and she's wearing the same prostitute clothes. I'm done with that already. 2, that hair looks so fucking trashy. Like, she looks like she's from the fucking hood. The ghetto hood. I fucking hate it. And then also, her powers suck ass. So the only thing they got right was her eyes. Her eyes glow green. Fantastic. When she goes and activates her powers, it's just fire. I don't know. I've grown accustomed to the green beams. So I'm only 4 episodes in, so they could easily fix it, but I have a strong feeling they won't. So nothing against the actress, except I have no problem with it. I have no problem with them making her a black actress. I mean, if they can nail the perfect black actress, I know, like I said, she might be a good actress for us. So I'm hoping she fixes the role. But I'm just saying is how they dressed her up and how they did her CGI and how they're so far have done her personality. Because also her personality's pissing me off. I get it that she doesn't know who she is yet, but she's so quick to violence and killing. And everything I know from Starfire is she's very not... Like, she'll fight if she has to, but she always wants to look for a peaceful resolution. Not like, oh, you're dead. Okay, woohoo, good job. Break your neck, you're dead. Woo! No. So, hopefully they fix that, because I strongly dislike it. Hopefully I'll watch some Doom Patrol as well. Hopefully I'll have some more fun stuff for you. I do have a Funko cereal that I want to eat on camera for you guys. If I can find a fellow friend to sit and talk about Power Rangers with me, because it's a Power Ranger Funko cereal, That would be super awesome. So I'm gonna see what I can do. Please hit the share and like video. Share as much as you can, because you know I appreciate it. I want more people to listen to me rant about this fun stuff. It's better than me talking about politics. You don't want to hear me talk about politics. I'll talk about politics, but you know. Final thing. I've recently downloaded TikTok, so I think I might be getting on that platform. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have some. Maybe we'll have some fun on TikTok. Who knows, right? But until then, my little friends. As always, stay classy.